Welcome back. We'll discuss about conversion and coercion. So the type conversion is when we manually convert from one type to another. On the other hand, coercion is when JavaScript automatically converts type behind the scenes for us. So let's go with the conversion. So let's say that we have an input field of a web page. For that, we use input in their birth year, and these inputs fields usually comes as string. So let's see how we write that. So we are declaring this in string, not as a number. So we'll declare here. So what do you think the output is going to be? See, here we declared this one as a string. Here we using the math operator here. So when we are declaring the string plus math operator this and number, so it doesn't actually converts into numerical operator. So it converts into string. So 991 is a string which is an input here, plus operator converts this number into string. So it doesn't actually add up, it's just add in the side. So we get this result. So let's go ahead and write here one more line. So let's write console.log, and then we'll open a bracket, and this in this we'll write number, and again we'll open the brackets here. In this we'll write input here, and then we'll just go ahead and execute this. See, here in this line, we are getting the input here from string. We are converted this into the number. So you can see the color change here. This color change here, it is a number, and this white color, it is a string. So let me give you here one more input here. So you can see that in one line we have written it is in 1991, first one is a number and the second one is a string. Okay, we have changed from string to number, and again number to number itself. See here in this line, and also we'll make one more change here, and then we'll just show. Let me just show you the output. See, now did you notice the difference? Why previously it used to be here string. So now we converted this from this string to number, and then we added this value. Okay, from 1991 plus 18 we did. So we did and we got here a number. Here string to number is the built-in number function. So here first 1991 is the number, and second 1991 here it is the string. Okay, do you get me? Let me show you one more example. Console.log, and then we are changing the number, and we are calling here the string. Okay, so what do you think the output is going to be? See, here the number is not defined. See, we cannot convert from number to string. Okay, we can just only convert from strings to number. Okay, here we couldn't convert, so here number is not defined. We haven't given any number, but we are asking it to convert into number, but we have given here only string format, so it is not possible. And also let me show you one more thing. Console.log, and we are type of. So what do you think the output is going to be? See here, for this line we'll remove, and now you see here. See, Yeah, even though we have given NaN, it stands for not a number, but even though still it is giving here the number. Okay, so basically it is not a number. It means it is an invalid number. So we don't use it much. So for just for knowledge purpose, I'm just sharing you this. We don't use it, but it is an invalid number. But even though it displays some kind of number in the string format, even though it is not valid. Okay, so that is converting a string into a number, which we can do the opposite. It's less important, but anyway I want to show you. So to do it in another way around, we can use this string function, and that has a straightforward. So let me just show you an example here. So let's create one example, console.log, and then we'll put string. Okay, string of 23 and then 23. So what do you think the output is going to be? See, here we have converted this number 23. It is a number we have converted into a string. So first value it is showing in white. So this is string, and the second value is a number. So it is showing the number. Okay. When the value is white, it is string, and this is not important. Just showing you how it works. JavaScript can convert basically three types. We can convert to a number and then to a string or to a boolean, but we cannot convert sometimes to undefined or null. And we can only convert to strings and numbers and not booleans, because booleans behave in a special way. So for that there is a separate video called truly and falsely value. We'll see about that in later. And for this conversions, this is it. And now let's go to different topic. So now let's go to coercion. So it happens when an operator is dealing with two values that have different types. So JavaScript in behind converts one of the values to math and the other value. So in this operator, it can be executed. So for example, let me show you console.log, and here I am writing I am, and here I'm writing 23, and again I'm adding, and again here adding 23 years old. Okay, let me just see what here it does is we have given string, we have given number, and also again we have given string, but it converts into only string because here the math operator functions as a string. So it triggers as a string. Even though we have given a number, it converts automatically into a string here. You can see. So let me give you one more example. Console.log. So what do you think here the output is going to be? See here we have given string and number. Here the subtraction operator, it triggers to be false. So why it triggers, we'll know about it in the falsy section. So you can see around, it doesn't converts into string, it does the math operator function. So you can get the value here 8. So 23 minus 10 here 13, 13 minus 5 we get here 8. Okay, so here the plus operator converts the numbers into string. Here the minus operator triggers the opposite conversions. So it converts the string into numbers. Okay, do you get it? So let me give you a few more example. Let n equals to string 1 plus 1. Okay, n equals to n minus 1. So guess the output. What do you think the output is going to be here? See, here we got 10. How we got 10 here? Can you guess? Anybody tell me? So initially in this line here we have given only string and number. We are adding this operator. So right. So initially let me just show you. We are given 1. So we have given math operator. So it triggers like as I said in the previous. So it adds 1 plus 1. It becomes 11 here in this line. Okay. So here our n value will be 11. 11 minus 1. Here we get our answer 10. So when we log it in the value, we are getting here 10. Similarly, let me show you one more example. Let me just clear the console here. We'll do the math function here. 2 plus 3 plus 5 and plus I'm giving a string here. 6. What do you think the answer will be? So how we got 16 here? Can anybody guess? So let me explain here. Let n equals to 2 plus so here we got 95. How we got 95? Can you guess? Okay, here in this math operator it is going to execute, right? 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4, it becomes 9 here. Okay, 9 plus we have string 5. Okay, so it becomes string plus math operator, right? So it doesn't add up, it gives us 95. So here the value is 95. So similarly you can go ahead and try out with subtraction, addition, division, multiplication and all. So it converts here into string, not into the number. So initially you have to remember that. So just go ahead and try your examples on your own. So that's it for this session, and I'll continue in the next section.